Hey guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. What's up? Happy July 5th. I hope everybody had a good 4th. I did. I was in the pool, as you can tell. I look like a mess, and my eyes are super red because I go hard in the freaking pool, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I was on swim team, so all the kids love me because I go really hard in the pool. So we had a lot of fun yesterday, so I hope you guys did too. What I wanted to talk today about was Aquarius, emotions versus logic. A lot of bullshit on the internet. Y'all go look up Aquarius. They're going to say everything like, Aquarius is known for being unemotional. And I'm like, sis, no, that's not true. We're humanitarians. We care a lot about a lot of people. We just have our logic overrun any emotion that could come. And that's why we're so, we're really good at giving advice, but what we're not good at doing sometimes, and I'm not saying this as in my perspective, I'm saying in my former life, my former life was the first half of my life was strictly logic, right? I was ran strictly by logic. I would piss people the hell off, but they would always come to me for advice. They'd always come to me for help. Just being logical all the time doesn't really work if you're not in tune with your emotions or other people's emotions. So you have to be very intuitive. Air signs naturally are intuitive, and we know what you need and we know what you need to do, but we're not necessarily in tune with the other person's emotions. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about that. Thank you, likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Y'all have been freaking funny. I've really appreciated you during these times reaching out to me and talking to me and things like that. If you just want to call and bullshit with me, that's fun to me. So you don't necessarily need something from me or sign up for a reading or something like that. I've really appreciated talking to a lot of you because y'all are awesome. So thank you for that. But yeah, anyway, going into that, Aquarius is always a sign of logic, and we always have this misperception that we're cold or that we're very cutting, and we can be very cutting in a way. We can see an issue from a mile away, so it's, here's what you need to do, A to B to C, right? And honestly, that would solve people's freaking problems. If you just did A to B to C, that would solve your problem. But what we don't take into account, and I've been very lucky, in the first half of my life, I ran mostly on logic as a survival kind of method. I kind of had to, because I couldn't be emotional, because growing up my whole family was very confrontational and emotional, so I really couldn't be that way. Second half of my life, for 7 years, I had an emotional awakening. That blew my freaking mind. I ran strictly on logic the first half, and then for 7 years I ran strictly on emotion. I'm lucky I have water in my chart, but that just was very, very detrimental. So you have to have a very good balance between logic and emotion. And actually what having emotion makes you do is, I've always grown up having so many friends, right? And I knew everything about them, and they knew nothing about me. And what emotion kind of allows you to do is have depth in relationships, or just depth in general. Like with all my friends that I had, they knew they could call me anytime, and I'd be there if they needed something or if they were in trouble or something like that. But I didn't actually get the same reciprocity than when I have actual depth with other people. So you have to find a really good balance between emotion and logic. I don't know, I'm assuming a lot of Aquarians still don't have an emotional awakening yet, but they probably will. We are highly intuitive, however, so we know the needs of other people. But once you have emotional depth and emotional connection and things like that. Sorry, my neighbor's distracting me. Sorry. I can't record you guys because literally everybody in the neighborhood knows me, and they'll stop and talk to me if they even see me. So That's frustrating. Yeah, close your garage door. Sorry. But yeah, so emotionally speaking, just running strictly on one or the other is nothing healthy. So it's so funny because Aquarius is so good with advice because we give logical advice, and that advice will work, but it's not going to be effective if it's not connecting emotionally with the other person. So you have to take into account when you're, especially with relationships and stuff, like, it's so funny when you're sitting with like your girlfriends and you're like, oh girl, you need to leave him, oh this, that, or the other. Like, they're being probably really logical, like, and the people around you are probably being logical and giving you actual advice that's worth taking note of, but it's not anything that's actually in tune with their emotions and how they're feeling about the actual situation. So it's very easy to sit on the outside, Aquarius. We always sit on the outside. We're the voyeurs. So we sit on the outside and then we look in. And it's very simple for us to say, this is how you could fix your problem. And you could fix your problem if emotions were not involved. And I feel like Aquarius forgets that kind of a lot. So anyway, I just wanted to ramble a little bit today. I'm sorry I haven't been recording. I'm also offering personal readings. So if you guys want them, like tarot readings or anything like that, I had a couple people like reach out to me and ask why I'm not doing tarot anymore. Because I actually like prefer personal readings. So, and I don't know, like tarot just kind of doesn't do it for me, like a little bit. So, and again, I'm sorry I'm puffy and whatever. I've been up since 5 this morning. So, all right, you guys, I love you. Likes, comments, shares, subscribes, much appreciated. If you want personal readings, feel free to email me at wmegan939@gmail.com. And if you guys just want to bullshit, I also appreciate that too. So I'll drop my phone number or whatever if you guys want to talk. So thank you so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye.